to a solitary row until I see that light one. I will protect all beauty.
May song bring us victory. Time to twirl! Honored to meet me. Hey! Time to twirl! Time for a shot. Look at the draw. Please, and victory! Tonight, Stars Echo. Watch out! The boss of the moles is coming to get ya!
To lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Sure, I'll play along.
again. Destined for oblivion. This song's for you.
Turn it up! Time to twirl!
Still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl! Keep up! Honored to meet me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Again.
That's it?
Just a little something. How appropriate.
Free will, or was it fate?
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it, or rock with it! Time to twirl!
I'm okay. Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
I'm okay.
Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl! Turn it up!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This now I advise screw. the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time. That should do it.
What? You just matched up those...
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple.
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime.
What the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the xianzhou.
I feel like it needs a sign.
We're here by order of
Passage.
March! Cut your losses.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
I'm okay. Nap time. Wait for the tiles. Come on. My turn.
This song's for you.
Keep up!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Naughty child.
How appropriate!
Just a little something. Nothing else.
How appropriate!
Time to twirl!
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
What are you looking at? I'm okay. Choosing strike. Look at the draw. Please, and victory!
Keep up!
Oh dear. Wait for the tiles. We're on a roll. This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. Done. Next. Today's fortune is... not good for work or overtime.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships. We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner. Well done, all of you. Now, are you ready?
Is this really necessary?
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're...
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
Here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with Stellaron, but you... It's you! Ha! Absurd! I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state. Concerned about me? I'm fine. The xianzhou is always courteous with its captives. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Xianzhou's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 2, someone else brought the Stellaron into this. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows. Because Elio... As for number 3, we're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen in the future that Elio chose. The power of the hunt is... And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet... What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters? Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right... There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And when that time comes, proportions that neither you nor I nor the... You know, even eons can...
Luocha, you didn't finish telling us about the propagation.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world.
I don't understand. They're all eons.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaosha.
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice...
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the hunt and the abundant...
Fine. How's this for a subject?
Oh, this one? It's a casket. More...
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't... The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers, as for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of... What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanents and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person? A friend?
No.
So, the sweet...
Oh, miss, whatever gave you that impression? Let's leave it at that, shall we?
Was that the word? You could be good firewood.
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait! Let's think before we act.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge it.
What happened?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wink.
Enough.
Want to see what I can do?
I've no interest in conflict.
Let me through. You're not going anywhere.
You received divinity. Eternal's dead.
Return!
Fighting is meaningless.
You're the best. You're not going anywhere. Miss, are you okay? What? Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet. My motor is broken. Are you a Cloud Knight? Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me.
I happen to have some medical knowledge.
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take...
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
How... what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Very good. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive. A stellar... If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wake span might have been cut short.
Strange.
Come with me. I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed. Are you kidding? That's not what we want. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order. These names were once known all over the universe. And currently, there are 3 with 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide. And the broad 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the xianzhou Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the xianzhou, too, are engaged in this process. As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshe and longed for the blessing of immortality. When they eventually found the Eon, they received a blessing that did indeed prevent death. But immortality turned out to be a curse for the xianzhou. What do you think? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never. Hold on. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape?
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you? Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even...
Such extraordinary energy.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron.
Yeah. Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix... I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Kafka's revelations... The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The xianzhou has the Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship. And yet it bypassed both. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, Your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group.
General, we must retain all
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority.
As ever, the Master Diviner's Omniscia provides for the fastest solution.
General,
Well?
you're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have...
You've been sitting on that this whole time?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to...
That massive tree is suddenly... It's my fault. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, as such, I am a Lady Fu. I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control.
Under...
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general.
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly...
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our... Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. This is no errand, honored guests.
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of this... He really is a delegator at heart. The star skiff is ready. I will lead the...
101010 is the way.
I still have important tasks from the wait! Master... No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything... are you sure?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance.
Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the luofu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, March, adults forget what relaxation...
Sounds like you're speaking from
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
I think they call that complaining from the heart.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and craft periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Another locked gate. Time for the old dilemma. Break in or climb over.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission... Our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you... It seems more than a little reckless to charge in when we don't know what's ahead of us.
As expected, the divination... If I hadn't repaired the shifting screen today, we'd have all... Still, the teleportation range wasn't enough.
It's no ordinary tree. Yuncha, have you...
What if I have?
I was thinking about it, yeah. Isn't it just...
Have you ever seen an ornamental tree move? Have you ever seen one bore through...
So what if it moves? I just need to run over...
Sure. Go ahead.
Well, I've been feeling a bit... Master Gongshu... Oh, your clothes. Sorry this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is.
You mean the General invited you? There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Commission. Nobody's in...
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help.
There's been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly... I don't get it. The Artisanship Commission focuses on the mechanical. Waiting around, that's what. Please, if you plan on living... The worst thing is, my master is still inside. Master Gongshu is the most experienced craftsman in the Artisanship Commission smelting works. When the incident happened, he dragged me, Zeming, and Yuncha to safety. I need to wait here for the Cloud Knight so I can tell them to...
Why did he run back?
That's not how it works. I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the furnace!" By the time we realized, he'd already vanished. Anyway, you said you're here to help.
100%. The General sent us.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about...
In that case, if you find my master, please bring him out safe.
Don't worry, young sir.
None of us would be able to graduate.
Let's go. I think that... Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse.
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
illumination grounds your feet do tread. Stay away. If you come...
Hold on! Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me! Just passing by. Stumbled in. Door wide open. Golden cloud toad. Illumination dragonfish. Are you all right? Wake. Did you really have to destroy my little friend?
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a...
Does the reputation of Gongshu Liang, the smelter extraordinaire...
This guy's pretty deluded for a mass...
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the...
Really? The General sent you? But there's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission, it's a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained consciousness. But then, I couldn't just run away. No. I'm sure General Jing Yuan must have believed means I know of may yet serve your fight. Look, this is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes. Good thing I got the students to take it out and... You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen? Indeed. With limited range and energy
You sure about that? Even our...
Thank goodness you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master.
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport... Hold on! The Commission is more than a match for Mother Nature. Oh, piteous tree. Who think... This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon... It's a mechanical device codenamed the Lumenflux Pixis. I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's incredibly powerful.
Let me guess. Limited range? And
every light. And then... ignite. Fire beats wood. Very good. The master reveals the door, but the apprentice must walk through it. What? Seems like it worked. All right. There's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before the branch...
The ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the artisan ship. Help me, dear young friends. Let's hack them away together. We can't let the roots punch through the furnace.
Careful, it's changing.
What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power!
When the odds are against you, cut your losses. Don't need this style.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up! My tempo!
What are you looking at? Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep it down? You're in bad shape.
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting. Stay calm. Ugh, this hand sucks. Oh!
Madam Herta? We've got nothing to worry about.
Look, the ambrosial arbor's root.
Careful.
What kind of monster is this?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power!
Cut your losses. Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Who will it be?
Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep it down?
Time for a shot.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars! Give these trailblazers your blessing!
Nap time.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting.
Who's the lucky one today?
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
Savor the vigor of it.
Better late than never. Play through a gambler. Time for the payouts.
Scared yet? A gift from the stars.
Time to twirl! Oh. No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. Not fair.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the xianzhou is so scared of the abominations of abundance. Miss Ting Yun, are the long-lived species on the xianzhou all like this?
I'm afraid this ebon deer was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian.
As long as it...
I wonder... The Evandir seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Are you listening to Mr. Yang?
The monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the...
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, huh? The Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared. Young friends, I have a suggestion.
Any thoughts, Master Gongshu?
When the
Great observation, Mr. Gongshu. It's amazing what you notice when...
I'm only an artisan, after all. As Mr. Yang said, the deer monster is likely drawing power from somewhere in... Precisely. You remember how we untangled the shifting screen with fire?
You're right. Those roots never grew back.
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it. Perhaps...
Take hold of your weapons, young comrades. See? My theory was correct! Keep going!
Quick! There's more roots!
Give me a moment!
I guess we're done.
I suspect the ambrosial arbor's root system must have spread far underground. Let's hurry, before they ever...
So, the next step is...
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Look! The roots coiled around the creation furnace! They're excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
When the odds are against you, cut you.
Who's the lucky one today?
You must be honored to meet me.
Everything's ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time to twirl. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
Don't need this style.
I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars.
Look at the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory! Time to twirl!
Time for a savor the vigor of life.
That's a set! Fights are like gambling. You have to choose.
A guest with no manners, huh? Who's the lucky one today?
What are you looking at?
Huh? Peaches? I am kinda hungry.
Wait for the tiles
Marge.
before you start counting.
I'm just saying. It'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Time to twirl! I won't break. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours!
Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Wow! That's a set! Time for the payout! Time to twirl!
I don't remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one today?
It's getting weak. Quick, finish it off.
General Jingyuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such, if immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots, no wonder the people of the xianzhou wander the universe.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse. Perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation? Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the— Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor. Go, friends, and stay vigilant.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Indeed. Since General Jingyuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the class—
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knight for long-life species. Such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Hey, whose side are you on? I can't see many Cloud Knights. The xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting force. Let's look around and see if we—
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough. Look, there's someone over there!
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
Here! There are still survivors here!
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. We're
Resorting to...
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing works, and then it's not just me they'll be...
Hurry! Leave here!
For the tiles before you start counting. You'll need this tile.
Control myself anymore!
Who's the lucky one today? Time to twirl!
Oh, poor you. This is gonna hurt.
Savor the vigor of life.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Gotcha! Ugh, this hand sucks. Wow, that's a set. Time for the payout.
The lives of short-life species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours! Wait for the tiles before you start counting.
Time to twirl!
Look at the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory! Time to twirl!
A guest with no manners, huh? A gift from the stars.
Time to twirl! What are you looking at?
Naughty children, nap time.
Why did you come to the xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Better late than never. Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike.
I don't remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one today?
Time to twirl! You must be honored to meet me. Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! You're in bad shape.
Hold on. We'll find someone to...
Don't waste your time. Dave, go.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshi, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
Who goes there? Show your... Wait, it's you. Quick!
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner... Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. It's good that you're here. The Master please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next...
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Stellaron had...
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactor?
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Yes. Among the greatest fear of the xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so, what the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. Are you ready? When the Master Diviner gets back, are you ready? When the Master are you ready? Just thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine.
Cultured people love visiting here.
Come on, draw.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Drop by the...
Oh, that's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you... My realm keeping... As I'm sure you're aware, thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, more and more citizens, in particular those dealing with... Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance. That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire. You're a capable person. And if you come across... Speaking of which... I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. Allow me to introduce Madame Ching. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
I read the letter you obtained from them. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I went to an outsider. That's right. I went through all our files to find information on the experiment in question, and found nothing. I started thinking the author of this letter was likely the Marastruck you defeated. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the xianzhou 1,000 years ago. They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos. If you come across any similar clues about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of divine foresight. Excellent. Your work will not be in... I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals... We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. You are a fresh face in the luofu, and an outworlder.
By the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
I don't believe in ghosts.